Yo, it's Daeni and welcome to another video about watches. Which Watch Wednesday was supposed to be about the King of G-Shocks, but the watch is dead. So today we're gonna be talking about the LRG. What's that? Life Lifted Research Group. Lifted Research Group. I'm gonna go with that. All right. Now this watch is about 15 years old. Is it 15 years old? 10 years old. 10 to 15 years old. It is a pretty dope addition. Or at the time, it was a pretty dope addition to my collection. It was really young. I had about maybe 20 watches, and I wasn't really into collaborations. You know, G-Shock doing the collaborations, and then I went through this phase where all I wanted to buy was watches that were collaborations with G-Shock. So I think I started with like Atmos. No, it doesn't matter. The point is that this is the watch that I am referring to right here. Can y'all see? It's a little bright. Let me see if I could hit y'all with some less light. Too bright. There we go. This is the LRG Lifted Research Group G-Shock. I think this is the DW-6900. These are actually really popular. Next to the flagship, the square face one, this is the most popular watch. Well, in the days when I was doing it, when I was like buying collaboration G-Shocks, this was actually the go-to style. I remember even when they made it solar powered, and yo, I went crazy. I went crazy, son. I mean, I was talking about, I think I bought like every color they had. I bought like literally every color, and then I lost some broke, and now I'm left with like one, and I can't find them nowhere. So long story short, I'm tight because I can't find it. I don't think they're gonna do them anymore because now they're coming out with like watches that look like Audemars and all this craziness. But I'm a cop them, but you know, it's kind of disappointing because I always felt like G-Shock could do better, right? You know, I thought they were going to be innovative and, you know, do something a little bit more risky. Because, you know, in the era Casio was making these wild-ass lame watches. Yeah, it's Lifted Research Group. You can see it right at the top. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus. 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 If you can't see it there, you'll probably see it here. Lifted Research Group. That was like, I think that was when I bought that skateboard. This watch was supposed to kind of go with this like this watch was to go with that skateboard. Do I skateboard? Yes. Am I good? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just turned to press the light on, the battery died because I want to share it, y'all. When you press it, you can see like the LRG in the background. But as you know, it wouldn't be me if it wasn't me. I went to press the button and the watch dies. You know, I don't know if you can see that. Look. I'm gonna press it, and it just went kaplooped. These watches are old, man. I gotta change the battery, and you gotta be careful because sometimes you go out there and you buy the batteries for these watches, and they're dead. Now, Amazon will let you return them, like if it's dead, but you might just get more dead batteries. You know, they'll send you 4 for the price that you'll pay for one at like in the store like Walmart or wherever you go, like pharmacies. I don't know if we get batteries, but you got to be careful. This one is actually good condition though. It works. I hate changing batteries on G-Shock because sometimes I feel like it damaged the integrity. So if I change the watch, sometimes I feel like the seal never really completely seals when you reinstall all of the back piece. Check out the back piece, by the way, since we're on the subject. Look at this back piece on this watch. So simple. Those are better days. Nowadays, It says fashionably late. Fashionably late. Yo, this is a dope watch though. Fashionably late. As you can see, normally a lot of people tell you that the band, like the resin will start to wear off if you wear the watch a lot. This has actually held out pretty well. Now, to be fair, I do store these watches in cases. I don't really wear my G-Shocks like that. It's lately it's been like far and few between. I just end up buying ever since like Apple Watches came out, you know, I've been just buying Apple Watch on Apple Watch and some fancy bracelet watches, and then more expensive watches, you know, you put them in like a lockbox and stuff like that. Yes, yeah, lockboxes and banks, and it gets weird, and you gotta like request your watch, or you gotta go and pick them up. So let's get into the details about this watch. Now you can tell the age of the watch because this has turned a disgusting yellow, but on it it says the fashionably late, what I was speaking on earlier. And only this camera focuses relatively fast. But today, for some reason, anyway, it says fashionably late. And then on the band itself, it's going to give you a revolutionary clothing company. LRG was actually really popular when I was growing up. Now, not so much. I don't know what happened. I think they fell and bumped their toe or something like that, and they never recovered since then. But other than that, I mean, they had some iconic pieces. Now, their pants says that was the days where people wore like baggy clothes and they were looking crazy out there in these streets. Nowadays, this thing is not focusing. Nowadays, all right, there we go. Look at that. You get the giraffe on a skateboard. Then they give you the fashionably late on the strap holder. Then you get this dope printing on the band itself that says a revolutionary. Now, what did they make? I don't know. I never wore LRG. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've seen it. I think I might have had a book bag or like a rubber strap thing that you put on your wrist. But I never really wore their clothes. How about we gonna jump to a wrist check, all right? Let's see what this thing look like on the wrist. I was like working on the chicken coop earlier. Side note, yo, brutal. Mosquitoes were brutal. They have no respect for a working man. All right, so I think they followed me in the house. This is what it looked like on the wrist. It's morphin' time. This is so colorful. All right. Now, you guys going to see it upside down because my wrist only goes one direction. But I can show you it here the right way. This is what it look like on the wrist. Really dope. You get a nice feel. I mean, if you have like a small wrist, you can wear it. If you have big wrist, you can wear it. If you have super big wrist, you might be on the last string. But I mean, it gets pretty big. Like, I don't know too many people that have like wrists that are like, let's see, you can't even use the strap holder at this point. Like, that have a wrist this big and want to live, you know what I mean? I'm kidding, but like, and I don't know too many people that rock watches like this, except for back in the young days. You know what? I might actually start. Let me know in the comments. I might start rocking it like this, like a bracelet watch. Just max it all out. Get your wrist to breathe real quick. And every time you gotta see the time, you gotta like flick your wrist because you end up hanging upside down. You gotta be like, hold on. Yeah. Nah, but that's the wrist check. I think it looked pretty good still. You get a magic eraser or some soap and water, and you can probably take like any dirt that might get on the watch. I definitely have worn this watch enough to actually justify this damage, and I think like with G-Shocks, it's like a battle scar. It's like when you get the white watches, right? part of the game is to get the watch so dirty that it's like what sneakers is this? Converses. It's like you wear it to get dirty. You overwear it so that people can see the stripes. Like, this watch has been with me everywhere. So, you know, clearly this watch hasn't been that many places, but it definitely got some scars that I appreciate. Other than that, I wish I could share with you the backlight. It's really dope. It has all of the standard features you're going to find on the G-Shock. Real quick, if you're asking, it's going to have the stopwatch, the date, a timer, and all that weird stuff you be looking for in watches that no one ever uses. But it tells the time. It gives you a date. You can set alarms. You can do a military time. You get the date, the time, the month, and all that noise. So, as the typical G-Shock, as per a typical G-Shock, that is, you're going to enjoy the watch. You know, I recommend it heavy, but you ain't going to find these. If you do online, you're probably going to spend a pretty penny, because I think on the flip side, if you have all of the amenities that came with the watch, you could probably be spending around $600 light. The watch by itself now, you probably be spending like $120 if you're in the market for LRG G-Shock. Now, I don't know, like, yeah, I'll probably be one of those people, but I have enough, so I don't really look for G-Shocks like that. But when I do come across a good one, like they had the Dragon Ball Z joint, that was dope. They had the One Piece joint, that was dope. But I missed all the release dates because, you know, I was busy. But that's no excuse, man. I missed out on some really good deals. So don't be like me, man. If you see something you like especially in G-Shock or whatever, man, jump on it. Because better now than never, right? So with that said, that was just a quick look at the, I think it was a review and a quick look, because this ain't on the market, so it's not like you can go shopping for it unless you go to like eBay or something like that. So that's all this was. It was like a review or an update on my current situation with one of my classic G-Shocks, the LRG 63, I said? Yeah, the 6300 series. It's about a 10-year-old watch. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you come across a watch like this, pick it up, man. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Let's go. And make sure before you go, you hit that subscribe, you hit that like, you share it if you feel like. Let someone who know they're looking for this watch. Like, yo, hit me up on the DM on Instagram, and you know I might sell you this for like $6,000. $6,000. I might sell you this watch. So stop playing. Stop playing and hit that like and that sub, and I'll holler at you. 1.